Hello and welcome to Live in Vibrancy podcast. My name is Liv, and if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning from either Spotify or Apple, thank you for finding my YouTube channel. I did get some new equipment, so if things sound or look a little interesting right now, I'm still learning. But I'm always open to suggestions, so feel free to let me know what you think. But today we're going to be talking about comparison, which is something that I personally feel like many different people deal with, along with I've dealt with this in the past, and it still shows up every once in a while. Nobody's perfect, and it's always good to acknowledge your shortcomings. So, with me, it was more of feeling like what someone else had, I couldn't obtain, which is not true whatsoever. Just because somebody has a certain life or they show up in a certain way, even on social media, because in this reality that we're in, everybody likes to put their highest moments, their best moments. They don't show those moments when things didn't go so well, or even the process that led up to things going well. A lot of the times, people don't really show that journey. So with that, whenever you're scrolling or you're seeing people on Instagram or just even in person too, it's easy for us to be like, dang, like they seem like they have it all together, or they have this going on, they have that going on, they seem like they have all the friends, the perfect car, whatever, right? But realistically, everyone is struggling with something, and comparison is definitely the thief of joy, because you'll end up looking at yourself as less than. You'll end up kind of belittling yourself a little bit, and we all have something different to offer and to bring to the table to every experience that we're a part of. And the more that we pour into our own cup and we're able to not only show up for ourselves but also get to know ourselves too, because whenever we don't fully know ourselves, we're going to feel like we don't have anything to offer. We're going to feel like our talents and our gifts are just kind of whatever, because realistically, we spend all this time with ourselves, right? Every day, all day. So, but whenever we see these other people, this is our first time seeing them. So we have to kind of treat ourselves like we treat that other person, if that makes sense. Which is, this is my first time experiencing myself. This is all of our first time on earth, okay? In this body, in this experience. So, with that, we're showing up the best we can with the knowledge that we have, with the processes, the experiences that we've gone through, etc. So, whenever we treat ourselves as a new experience, we are able to pay more attention to the small details that go into that, which is the things that make us who we are. We all have talents, and digging into those talents and digging into those interests as well, paying attention to that spark that pops up whenever you see certain things, and actually forming a sense of curiosity for that and wanting to dive deeper into why you're curious about it, right? So I said all that to say, whenever you see people and you're comparing yourself, just know that they're probably doing the same thing too, but it's all about your perspective of it. And it's all about their perspective as well. You could either walk into an experience and see somebody that you're comparing yourself to and downplay yourself, or you could look at it as a chance to become inspired by this person, to figure out how you can obtain certain things that you want for yourself. You see a car that you like. How can I get that car? Okay, I gotta fix my credit. How do I fix my credit? Okay, I gotta do this, that, budget, pay this off, whatever, whatever. Or you see this person in a beautiful relationship. How can you build a better relationship with yourself in order for you to get to that point of achieving that relationship? Because it all starts with you. It all starts with your mindset, it starts with your perspective, it starts with your approach, and it starts with how you present yourself as well. So, presenting yourself as confident regardless of if you have it or not, because whenever you get to that point, that's not when you find your confidence. Your confidence comes from the journey that you're on. And if you're waiting until you get to that level of whatever your definition of success is, you're not going to be satisfied when you get there. It doesn't just magically happen. You're going to still feel unfulfilled, right? So whenever you build that confidence in the moment and on in the journey and the process and everything that comes with that, then you're going to be able to grow with the experience. You're going to grow your confidence with the experience. You're going to grow in opportunities. Whenever you're experiencing good opportunities, you're going to fully show up as your complete self because you're confident in who you are at that moment. Whenever, say, for example, someone goes to the gym and they might want to lose weight or something, right? So their goal is to, say, lose 10 pounds. They end up getting to that 10 pounds and then they stop because they didn't continue to build goals on top of that. And also, their reason why for starting wasn't strong enough. If you end up reaching that goal and you're like, okay, I did it, it's whatever, I'm good now. No, you're gonna need to build something sustainable. So instead of the goal maybe being, okay, I want to lose 10 pounds, maybe the goal could be, I want to feel comfortable in my skin. I want to feel happy. I want to feel healthy. I want to use this as something to relieve stress. Because whenever you're thinking of it in that capacity, it's going to be consistent. Whenever you're stressed or whenever you just need a break from reality, then the first thing that pops up in your mind is a gym, right? And then whenever you start working out, that just builds healthier habits. So you're going to start eating healthier. You're going to start wanting to wake up early. You're going to want to start taking care of your skin. You're going to want to dress differently to fit your new body that you have going on, right? So it all trickles into each other, but the main thing about all of the examples is perspective and how you show up. So if you're showing up fully in that experience, then you're going to show up fully or even at a higher capacity whenever you reach whatever goal you're going to, because you built that trust with yourself to be able to say, hey, I'm not there yet, but I know that I believe in myself enough to get there. So don't compare your journey to others. Everybody is different for a reason, and finding out what your reason is going to bring you closer to your purpose and closer to your people and your calling. So, yeah, that is all for this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will catch you in the next one. I hope you have an amazing day, and always be nice to yourself, okay? Bye for now.